So, hello. So, first thing here, I notice you spam those F keys a lot, and you should be paying more attention to, like, yeah, are you even aware they might be waiting in the lane bush or not? And so right now, if they did, they could attack you for free. So what's the purpose of you checking your teammates right now? So straight away, same thing, you keep doing it, but what does it give you in lane? You can only control like your laning, and whatever they do, I mean like the Twitch thingy in mid lane right now, you can't do anything about it. So same thing, are you even aware or like ready to fight those people, those enemies in like lane bush? So again, like 3 seconds later, you're basically on autopilot standing while enemies could be again like waiting here, and see what's happening. Boom, F key spamming, and it's not giving you anything. You really have to focus on lane first. And I mean, yeah, sure, for flashes later in team fights, you want to know, maybe they use some summoners, but for now it's like useless. It's like useless attention you waste in mid lane and in jungle. Okay, so here basically the same thing. You start auto attacking, but why? What do you want to achieve? Do you want to push? What's the idea? And again, they didn't show yet, so they could be waiting again. They could be here. So yeah, and just look. I mean, this time it's like really, why are you doing this? What's the purpose? There's no advantage you gain from this. And yeah, you lose the last hit basically for free. And if there are those like, yeah, 2 last hits missed, and yeah, you have to focus on those. Maybe like 2 last hits, that doesn't sound like a lot, but if like over the course of a whole game, that can be a lot. And if you like look at like 100 games and you miss like last hits like this could be the difference between, yeah, you know, item advantage on the first back. This could be the difference in, yeah, getting that kill maybe. So the next thing, opponents are coming to lane late, and right here, watch exactly what's happening. You move here, he's moving here, and look at those minions. He wants to last it. This one ideally, second one. So let's see. Like, why are you so afraid? You should both be like, yeah, standing like way more aggressively. The next situation, like at 152, you like 1 minion, you have a minion advantage, and you both move back. You're both range. Of course, she can engage, but she's level 1. Will they kill you? No. But you really have to start contesting those. Like basically any last hit if you can. You have your Q, it gives you like more range, and you can basically hit them for free. And yeah, instead you move like away. Like, I don't know, on autopilot. It's I don't know why. So only 1 second later you move back. You're actually in a good position, you and your support, and you already see she's going to like relic, like to attack this minion. So let's look at it. He's attacking her, but you don't. You should really make use of this, because what's the point of attacking a minion now? And then again, you immediately move backward, same as your support, and yeah, while Lucian is moving forward. So just look at this. He's alone, she's walking somewhere, and it doesn't really make any sense. You're afraid of nothing. Okay, again, only like 4 seconds later, it's like the same thing again. Look at your position. You actually one big blob. Rell is like too far away. Why don't you attack him? Let's look at the next seconds. Yeah, and you know, you don't make use of your range. Okay, so here it's kind of like where you start losing the lane actually, because if you watch it now, Lucian will hit Bard, and your minions will kind of draw aggro here on Lucian here, like this, and they have access to those like minions here in this state, and they have Rell. I know it's like old patch, and nowadays the new item, like, you know, range spots also have like the execute thing, but yeah, just you should have attacked them earlier more often, because yeah, you didn't. And so the enemy minions, you have to think, if you attack Lucian, minions aggro on you, then they don't attack your minions, which means you naturally like push, because yeah, your minions deal more damage to the enemy minions. And that's kind of the thing that you're missing here, because yeah, now they have a relic, they have like the kind of better position like this. Yeah, and even though they came late into the lane, yeah, they get level 2 first. So yeah, that's a few seconds later, and that's exactly the position I'm talking about. Now suddenly they have like 4 minions, and your minion wave is kind of screwed up, and yeah, they get level 2 now. I mean, it's not so much how you know, play those fights or anything. That's like the early waves, that's important. Okay, let's see. Like, I have a note in 2 seconds, but I think I don't have to mention it. Missing the last hit because you're looking somewhere. Like missing the next one. Oh yeah. Okay, one more thing. If you look at the position now, you could easily attack him here. You don't have to be too afraid. Yeah, you're quite safe next to your tower. You have flash, you have heal, and instead, yeah, you autopilot into moving away from them. You could easily try to attack them here more often. Yeah, I mean, same as Bard. He's like moving somewhere to probably collect some his bells. But yeah. Okay, let's look at this one. And what you could try and do is move more like, you know, left to right instead. If you look now, so he will dash into you, and look at this. You are 2. Yeah, he's like quite full on HP, but look at this. You have to punish this. If you have to ping your support, then ping him. But you know, you can. You have to be more aggressive. And also consider for situations like this or champs like this, like, you know, jumping in, dashing forward to skill actually E instead of W. Because now imagine you have E, and yeah, he stuns him, but you autopilot back again. Enemy support is not even anywhere close, and you're being too afraid. Like, you don't lose any minions right now because yeah, you have like cannon minion tanking tower shots. So You have heal pot, you have heal. You're playing too careful. Okay, next situation is, yeah, you can probably guess she's not back yet. So you have, like, same as level 1, walking into lane, you have to be aware, especially on engaged supports, that she will be waiting right here for you to step forward. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, and you're being distracted again by, you know, this is not giving you anything right now to look at different lanes. Okay, I think here your support could be way more aggressive, and just in case like there's any engage, he can still tunnel out. He's like always moving forward alone to last it. You're moving forward in a second as well, and you know he's basically, if we look at it now, like here, he's moving forward, you move forward, but then you can't simply attack the wave like this. You have to attack him. I mean, if you Q him, you'll get the last hit anyway, and yeah, you can't allow them to get like free hits like this. Imagine this is not Lucian, but this is like, I don't know, Draven or something else, which is like hitting a bit harder, and this happens like 2 or 3 times, then you basically have to almost go back. Okay, the next thing I want you to pay attention to is their wave is arriving right now, which means they have like 6 minions, right? So 6, they have like 9 minions right now. You have like 3, 7, right? He's pretty much attacking constantly, so they will push into your tower. And you will die in a second, or a support will die. And yeah, you simply have to, sometimes, you're missing those last hits anyway. So yeah, concede, wait for them to push into tower. If you can, attack those minions a bit, so yeah, they can't tower dive you. I mean, you see enemy junglers like top, but just as a general rule, you know, if they stack a wave and they can dive you, that's also not too great. Now I can't complain about you, but you know, top lane is getting kills, the enemy dies as well, and I can see this bard looking top right now. Look at it, like in 1 second. Like he's looking top, he's not paying attention, and yeah, that's what I meant. You have to consider like simply staying a bit more back at your tower. Try to use your Q if you can to last hit those minions, but yeah, you're like doing something in between. You know, you can't really walk up because they're like too healthy, and yeah, too many minions at the same time. Yeah, look at this position, like they're clearly pushing, and it's kind of like screaming like, hey, jump on us. Yeah, like here. Maybe if you would be standing a bit more like here, yeah, maybe we don't know. Okay, now you are actually paying attention. You see she's like charging up her horse stuff. I don't know the name of that spell either, but you're like moving away from her, right? And yeah, I think if you heal first and don't use your flash, because I think she's clearly targeting like Bard because he's lower on HP. If you heal, then instantly use your traps, because she will be in tower range around here. So yeah, let's look at it. So you flash, but kind of late. It's like half a second maybe like wasted, and you don't really attack, you don't do anything. You have all of your spells up, your heal pot is up, your heal is up. I think if you heal straight away, yeah, maybe I don't know if he will survive, but yeah, just thinking about the ignite and heal thingy, you know. So yeah, you heal, you still have heal. He's like, I mean, he's dead now, but if you trap her, she gets like the tower shot, then attack, then W, then you can attack again, and she gets like a second tower shot and ignite, maybe like one more auto attack and she might be dead, because they actually took a lot of damage as well. So maybe let's look at it one more time. So I'll pause in between. So here, if you look at this, you can also see the indicator on the ground. I think you don't have to heal. You could even like maybe walk, not away, but walk like to the side to avoid this stun thing. And then straight away trap, or like auto attack, trap, auto attack, W, just to maximize like really the damage. And then if you have to, I mean, you're quite healthy, and yeah, then you can still flash away. Let's see if you heal now. But instead you flash and then you attack kind of late. Yeah, I think you can kill her here. Okay, next thing. I think very important. I mean, happens, you know, Bard died. But now you have to recall. You can't stay. Look at the wave. You will never be able to push it in time. It's like a cannon wave. So it will take even longer. Even if you base now, walk back, they will arrive earlier. But you know, they will have like take longer to get here. And it's like cannon wave, so it takes more time for you the wave to die. So maybe they can get it to tower, but you will be able to catch it. But now, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's like you can't stay. He will come back with items and you have nothing. No summoners. So you really have to recall here. Okay, so you didn't recall, you stay in lane, but one thing that I noticed is you can see Rell now on the minimap, Lucian in a second, and you're not checking their items. So you don't even know what like CS item wise. So yeah, that's a big one. Okay, so you push the wave, not really to the tower, but you see the enemy jungler now, and I think you have to maybe recall here, because yeah, you need the gold, like 100 more gold, but let's just see how it plays out. You know, you're staying, but you're not getting anything. You don't even get experience right now. You can only now get some XP. Yeah, not even, a bit. Okay. But do you see you had how important the recall was earlier? The wave would be in like completely different state now for you. Okay, so we skipped some time, like around 2 minutes to 6:40, where you finally recall. And let's see, like one thing that's like bothering me, you get your items. But right now, you see enemy bot lane is in bot lane now. And you briefly check, you check items, okay. But then, yeah, you have to check like wave of your state. You have to see in a bit that they are not actually. Wait a second. Yeah, you check anything but your own lane. That's not important for you right now. You don't have ult. You can't do anything. You're walking autopilot into lane. Because they didn't really attack. You still don't check. You check mid lane. And they are slow pushing. They are stacking like 2 waves in bot now. And you had to ping earlier already your jungler like to cover you, because yeah, now you can't even stay on the tower, because I don't even want you to pay attention to the enemy, but look at this minion wave, cannon wave, and like 2, 4, 6, like 2, 4, yeah, I can't even count. It's so many. It's like 2 stacked waves, and they will just dive you now. And yeah, that's exactly what's happening. And you don't misplay here, you don't do anything wrong, but I mean, you die, that's kind of wrong, but like this is just awareness and wasting time on your different lanes. Checking out those lanes instead of, yeah, like, you know, hey, they're actually slow pushing, they don't attack really. And yeah, I think now he dies as well. Yeah. Okay, if you want to stay at tower, then instead of attacking this minion, this one, which you will most likely not get anyway, you have to attack her straight away, because then they have to choose, do they dive you or not? So let's see, because you waste like 1 auto attack on the minion, then you walk back, and now you go back to the tower. Then she can dive you, because yeah, tower is focusing cannon minion, and they can simply jump on you. She's tanking tower for a bit. So, okay, if you look at it one more time, if you W now, then you slow her and instantly attack her with Q, rockets, yeah, then maybe she'll reconsider. You can like attack her 2 times, 3 times, then she will maybe die to tower. Or you simply stay away from tower. Because yeah, you trap him, but it's kind of pointless, because yeah, she's tanking tower shots and he can attack for free. Okay, that's like one situation where you push, and now listen, you can hear she ults you, and it's like very close. So right now, yeah, you know she's close. She's probably in tribush now, and so yeah, you stay. You should know she's like coming right now. Yeah, now you can already see her. And okay, W is fine. And I think what you should do, you should be more aggressive. You W her and then you walk up. Because what do you want to do? Do you kill her? Probably not. But you have heal and flash in like 2 seconds. So you can maybe get away. If you attack her and then walk like right, and you can maybe flash and heal away this way. But instead, and that's one more thing, I've seen it like 2 or 3 times in this game, you place your traps like this. Like even if you hit, then she will be trapped here. You have to go past her anyway. She can jump you even if you trap her. I would suggest you wait. You walk out of her vision, so she cannot attack you. She has to come closer. And then you can flash, heal, and trap maybe like here. So you cut off her like her chasing path. Yeah, one small misstep, like out of vision, you step back, and I think it simply takes too long. You missed your traps, and yeah, they can catch up. One more thing, what do you notice? You look at like, yeah, look at your items. You don't use your trinkets at all. Okay, so after you died, they do Drake, And now is actually the time where you could use your, now you do, you check. But you see Rell mid, she moves bot, he's pushing. And yeah, he will push into tower. She will probably come from behind. And yeah, you know they just did Drake. Now you actually don't check top lane what's happening. So you don't even know if like the jungler is moving top. I mean, she would probably cross or like path here through, simply through mid. But you don't see her, so yeah, you can assume, even if it's painful, he ults. Yeah, now it's already too late. They are not top. Yeah, and you stay. I mean, yeah, you should have left earlier. And I think that's even the best thing you can do. Let them take your tower. They cannot dive you anymore. They will have to move somewhere else. Yeah, that's gold for them, plates for them, but I think this would be like the best thing for you to happen. Especially if you're alone in bot all the time, then you can at least catch up on like some XP and gold. And again, small thing, but I mean, it wouldn't save you here, but yeah, you didn't use them. You don't use them at all. Okay, that's like the next situation. Like after you died, you go back to lane. That's like 1 minute later. And you don't use your trinkets. She's actually waiting behind you right now in lane for you to step forward. He's coming back. And yeah, she was behind you in lane. And that's like one death. I mean, yeah, right now it's doesn't really matter anymore, but you should never die here. You should spot her. And yeah, it's not like you can do much, but at least you will not die. And like for the same death, one more thing, you can see how your support and jungler chase their mid laner into the enemy jungle. And yeah, now you actually don't check, but you don't see basically anyone. No support, no jungler, no ADC. And yeah, if they're not there, then yeah, guess where they are. Okay, so one more time, this is like exactly the same situation, and actually she's also only level 8, and you do the same thing. You W and you waste your traps like this. Instead, yeah, same thing. You should, I mean, yeah, it's almost exactly the same situation. You should go out of vision, should use your traps later, after she jumps at you, and then use your heal and flash to escape. I mean, yeah, one last thing. I would suggest to turn off your chat. Don't reply to them. Don't ping them. Don't message them. It's no point.